Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second round of the Friday League of IRC. Tonight we are at the International Circuit of Spain, the Circuito de Catalunya. It's just outside of Barcelona. Well, about the track, it has 16 turns. It's 4.6 kilometers long. Daniel Ricciardo is holding the lap record right now. It's at 118.441. Yeah, what else to say? It's a little bit harsh on tires, as we experienced last night. I was doing the one stopper last night, going from mediums to hards, but had a drive-through penalty at the end, so I finished in P4. And we also saw some strategy starting on soft tires. They went for a two-stopper, soft, medium, medium, but soft tires will go off quite fast on this track. It's really a tire eater, as I call it. Yeah, we have some difficult turns on this track, especially the one uphill. You go left, you're inside a bump. Your car gets really loose, and it's easy to have your back end sliding away, so it's difficult. Also the fast right turn before the second DRS straight, that's also one. If you clip the inside curb a little bit too much, you get spun around. If you go a little bit wide into the gravel, yeah, you end up or inside the gravel all the way on the left, or you shoot across the track and end up at the inside wall. But yeah, let's see what they can bring us tonight. As Tim is already in the chat. Good evening, Sprint. Well, good evening, Tim. Bad luck yesterday, but still you managed to get some points, so I assume you will be a little bit happy with the points you get. Yes, we have the short qualifying here, 18 minutes of qualifying before we head on to the 50% race. I'm all by myself tonight. T-Sammy had some other things to do tonight, so it's just me. But I hope I can show you everything, all the action on the track. But first we begin with the qualifying. Let's see if we can already have some strategy calls. Yes, we are waiting for the first one to get out. Adam Bones is the first one to exit pit lane. Let's follow him around. He's making his way through turn 2 into the long turn 3, which feels like it's never ending. Into the long sweeping turn 4, into the sharp turn 5. Going downhill, turn 6, and 7 and 8. Let's see, we already have some strategy calls as JJ, Hawk and Built and Matt are trying to set their lap on the medium tires. But let's see what Adam Bones can do. In the number 26 Alpha Tauri, which is my car in the Thursday League. He's starting his flying lap right now. To turn 2. Cutting a little bit of the grass. The entry of turn 3, finishing off the first sector. It's at 21.9. See, he has some traffic in front of him. Going to the difficult part right now. Nicely through turn 7 and 8, going to turn 9. Just a little lift to the braking zone. The racing point was getting out of the way. To the final 4 turns. The left-right chicane. To the final turn right now. He crosses the line and his lap time is a 1:18.755. Let's see, Bronna is next on track to the final turn. He does a 18.704. His Temp Shadow is going fastest with a 1:16.508. Let's get on board with Matt right now. To turn 4. Turn 5. Going into turn 6, a little left-hander. Turn 7. Also a little lift for Matt, beautifully on exit. To the slower part of the track right now. Let's see what Matt can do. Just a little bit wide. To the final turn right now. He sets 1:17.6, which is the fastest time on the medium runners right now. Bronna is improving. He jumps to 4th place. Let's jump on board with Hawk to the final 2 turns. So he goes to 3rd place, just 2/10 behind Temp Shadow right now. Sam Carl's just behind Temp Shadow. As JJ is doing a 2nd lap on his medium tires, and he improves to 8th place right now. Rizzlesticks is on a flying lap right now, also on the medium tires. He's driving the black Mercedes. I kinda like this livery. It's a good livery to see on track. He's doing a 21.7 in the first sector. You see some yellow flags, but that's just someone getting out of the way or running out of fuel. Rizzlesticks has a little bit a tail happy car right now. Going into the final sector of the lap. Just 4 more corners to go. To the final turn. Let's see what he can do on the medium tires. He's running out of deployment, but still he puts in our 18.4. So we go on board with Ice Streams. Finishing his lap right now. His RPM gauge is all over the place right now. He's doing a 1:18.3. Let's see who's on a lap right now. Mercyman has just started his lap. Let's jump on board with him. There's a Ferrari off. That's ice streams. I think he clipped the curb just a little bit too much in turn 3 as Bristlesticks is facing backwards as well. So he's coming to the end of sector 2. To the final part of the track. Just right. And finishing off the lap right now. It's a 1:23.980. PB is still inside the garage, but as Sean is always saying, Sean thinks he needs to pay for his tires, so you won't see him out in qualifying. But in the race he usually does a one stop and that's it. As Temp Shadows improved his time to 1:15.7. Let's jump on board with Harry, who is improving on his time. Let's see at the end of sector 2. No, he made a mistake somewhere in his lap. Jump on board with second place Sam Carls. Just started his lap. Just overshot his braking point a little. He is down on his time. Almost 3/10. Let's see this. Matt is improving his time by 8/10 to a 1:16.8. He wants to start on the medium tires because that will give you the advantage to do a one-stopper instead of a little bit slower two-stopper. He actually did the same strategy last night, as he's my teammate in the Thursday Night League, but he pitted under the virtual safety car and went out for softs, which in the end wasn't the right call to do, but that's all fine. As Brana improves to 5th place, improved by a second. As Mark Gray saying, oh up Adam. Let's jump on board with Hawk. Let's see if he's improving his time. Hawk also had a decent race last night, finishing well inside the points. 6th place. He's coming just a little bit down on his time, but he can still improve. He's coming to the tricky part of the track right now. His backend's just stepped away a bit from him. He nearly crashes out. Let's see who's the next one. Harry is still on a lap, just a little bit up on his time. .6 of a second, that won't help him. So let's see if we have someone else on the lap. As Valentine started his lap, ending off the first sector right now. Just up on his time by the smallest margin ever. As we see a Mercedes of Bristlesticks in the gravel, jump back on board with Valentine. This Rizzlestick has been disqualified for driving in the wrong direction. That's harsh. This Valentine nearly lost it. You can see it on his time. He's a tenth down on his time. Let's see if the final sector is good for him. No, he peels off into the pit lane. Let's see if Hawk can improve. No, he's also going into pit lane. Let's jump on board with Ice Dreams. He's more than half a second down on his time. So he will improve, but where does it going to take him? He locks up his inside wheel. Around the final turn. Let's see. It's a 117.6, which gains him 2 places. As Sam Carlton and Temp Shadow are out on the lap as well. But Temp Shadow invalidated his time already. Let's jump on board with Sam Carlton. To turn 9 right now. To the gravel. That will hurt his time. Yeah, he is 6/10 up on his time. So don't see him improve. Let's jump on board with Lawson on the medium tires. Adam Bones has left the session. Lawson is coming. He's just a little bit up and down on his time right now, but maybe he can improve. He's taking the bollard out. He doesn't improve his time. Let's jump on board with Mercyman. Just finished sector 2 into the final sector right now. To the long right hander before entering the tricky chicane part. He improves by 6/10, but still remains in 13th place. So Lawson is going again. 4/10 down on his time. Let's see if he can improve more. Nearly lost the back end, as Temp Shadow is again going faster and faster. Time is a 1:15.1 right now. As Lawson improved his time by only a 10th. As Harry is joining me in the chat, evening sprint, great job on the comms. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate it. I'm just saying what I see, and that's what Matt told me to do. That's what Dave told me to do during the Invitational Cup. So just tell them what you see, and that's it. But it's still hard to do because you miss some of the action. Let's see what Harry can do. Going around the final chicane right now, more or less cutting the final chicane. Can he improve? Yes, he can. by 2 seconds, going into 7th place. Let's see who's on the lap. Matt started this lap. Let's jump on board with him. Going on the soft tires. As Mercyman has left the session. He's 2/10 up on his time. Going towards turns 6, 7 and 8 right now. Into turn 9. Nicely through there. Let's see what sector 2 is bringing him. He's 5/10 down on his time. That means it can be a second place. No, he's off into the gravel. So that means he will start on the medium tires. Let's see what Brana can do on medium tires. Can he improve? No, he doesn't improve. So that's it. That was qualifying over. So we have Temp Shadow by 1.4 seconds in front of Sam Carls. Then the 2 racing points of Hawk and Matt. Then Brana in P5, Valentine in P6, Harry in P7, Icestreams P8, Lawson in P9, Elliot in P10, JJ P11, Adam Bones P12, Mercyman P13, PB. Didn't set a lap, but that's typical PB. P15 and the disqualified Rizzlesticks in P15. And then we wait until it's over. Let's see what the race will bring us. Who is going to start on the medium tires and who is going to start on the soft tires? And if we get close racing, yes or no? We only have 15 cars, so last week we had many DNFs. Everyone driving would receive a point. It was the same on Thursday night. Yesterday we had 2 or 3 DNFs and 4 virtual safety cars, which the delta is ridiculous around here. It just drops like half a second when you're braking into a turn. But yeah, let's see what the race will bring us. As qualifying is officially over right now. Let's take a look. Temp Shadow is having pole position. Sam Carts in P2, Hawk in P3, Matt on the medium tires in P4, Brana on softs P5, Valentine on mediums P6, Harry on softs P7, same for Icestreams in P8 on soft tires, Lawson on medium tires, and Elliot on soft tires in P10. And all the others, JJ, Adam Bones, Mercyman, PB and Rizzlesticks, can choose their tires at the start. So I'm guessing they all are going on medium tires for the race. As Jan van den Brink says, well, let's go guys, enjoy the race. I hope they do. As we are waiting for the drivers to pick their strategies right now. how much fuel do you put in the car, what tires you're starting on. Well, the top 10 is set. They have to start on the tires which they qualify on, but 11 until 15 can still choose the tires. And which lap are you going to stop? If you're starting on mediums, it will be lap 14 or 15. Starting on soft tires, it will be lap 6, 7 or 8. Starting on hards, well, maybe lap 19, lap 20. As the formation lap is on its way right now. Yeah, let's run to the grid again. As I already expected, all the guys outside of the top 10 are starting on the medium tires. Well, let's run to the grid again. Temp Shadow is starting from pole position. Alongside him is Sam Carls. The two racing points of Hog and Bilton Met are in P3 and P4. Brana is starting in P5. Valentine P6. Harry P7. Ice Streams P8. Lawson and Elliott P9 and P10. Outside of the top 10 is JJ in P11. Adam Bones in P12. Mercyman P13. PB in P14 and Rizzlesticks the back of the grid in P15. Well, let's see. Almost back at the starting grid. As they are still warming their tires. It's quite a long distance until the first corner, so maybe the soft runners behind Matt or Valentine will have a run on them. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. Hopefully everyone is back in the session and back in their cars, that we don't have the Battle of the Ghosts again. As the cars are lining up on the grid right now. Only 2 cars left. 3 cars left. So we are waiting for the lights to go on. And it's go! As Sam Carls has quite a good start. Matt is dropping back. Sam Carls is on the inside of Temp Shadow and is leading into turn 1. Yes, but coming out of turn 2 it Temp Shadow was taking the lead in front of Sam Carls. Hawk. There's a yellow flag at the back. It's Mercyman, I think. Let's jump back to the front. Temp Shadow is leading for Sam Carls. Hawk. Valentine made up 2 places. Matt only lost 1. Ice Stream is up 2 places. As Brana is the biggest loser inside the top 10. He's down 3 places. As Lawson is also down 2 places right now. As Adam Bones was off the track, as we have JJ facing backwards and he has damage on his end plate. Temp Shadow already has a gap of 1 second over Sam Carls, who's holding Hawk, Valentine and Bilton Matt behind him. Then we see a little gap to Harry. He has almost everyone behind him, all the way back to Rizzlesticks. As the column on the left is going crazy right now. Temp Shadow is still leading the race in front of Sam Carls, who is Hawk close behind. As Adam Bones has left the session, let's see what happened to him. So we have a virtual safety car. It's all the way on the outside. Don't know what happened, but let's see if we have any takers. Maybe an early pit stop if the virtual safety car is still there. As Elliot is getting a drive-through for speeding under the virtual safety car. Let's jump into this battle with Hawk and Sam Carls. Just the closest battle on track. DRS is enabled, so they can use their rear wing to open up and gain more top speed on the straight. It's Matt's best Valentine back again. Let's jump to the battle of 8th place with Lawson and Ice Streams. Also PB and Rizzlesticks are following close behind. This Hawk is really close to Sam Carls right now. So we have a yellow flag in sector 1. As Elliot is facing the wrong way and has quite severe damage on his front wing. Hawk has damage as well. There went his end plate. Maybe that opens the door for Matt to pass his teammate on the straight. Yeah, Hawk is speeding off into pit lane. Stump Shadow set the fastest lap of the race. He's already leading by 3.2 seconds. But he is on a different strategy than third place runner Matt. Matt is going for one stop. Stump Shadow has to do a 2-stop strategy because Hawks won't last until the end of the race. PB is dropping a few positions. Yes, Rizzlesticks is in front. Hawk is exiting pit lane together with Ice Streams right now. Let's see if he can make up some time on Mercy Man, even though he's on the hard tires. So we have quite a close battle for 7th place with Lawson and Rizzlesticks. BB has some DRS right now, but he's outside of the second. Matt is really close to Sam Carls right now. Stump Shadow is going even quicker around the track with a 119.6. His lead is now 5 seconds. Matt looking for it. No, he goes back behind the Williams of Sam Carls. Here we as Lawson spun it on the exit of turn 2. We have a virtual safety car. The same corner as Adam Bones. We have the second virtual safety car in only 4 laps of racing. Let's jump on board with our leader. Let's see what he is going to do. he going into pit lane? Yes, he is. As the virtual safety car has ended, so this will cost him. Sam Carlton is going through. Matt is going through. Valentine does. So do the other drivers on the soft tires. So Temp Shadow, I don't know if this is an advantage for him. He has the pace, but he's getting into traffic right now. This can cost him, and he's driving over the white line. I don't know if he gets a penalty for that, but he clearly went over the white line. As we have a three-way battle for the lead right now, with Sam Carlton leading the pack, Matt close behind, and Valentine close the gap as well. It's the closest battle on track, as Bronna and Harry are battling as well. So we have a yellow flag in sector 3 as JJ is facing the wrong way. Watch out where you rejoin. Matt is alongside Sam Carlton. Is Valentine, is he going to do it? No, Matt is on the outside, which becomes the inside, and now the outside again. Still side to side, and Matt takes the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. So we have a yellow flag in sector 2. Let's see if Matt can drive away from the two cars behind him. We have a yellow flag in sector 1 as Ice Dreams was off track but recovered on track right now. So Valentine is passing Sam Carlton. But the soft tires are starting to go away quite fast right now. Let's see if Sam Carlton is going inside pit lane to change his tires. Yes, he does. Brana is following him and Harry is following him as well. So we watch Temp Shadow as Brana is getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. Rizzle Sticks is getting DRS of JJ, which can help him holding off Temp Shadow. He's still in front of Temp Shadow. Hog is really close on Mercy Man. He passes him. He's up into 7th place. Just 2 seconds behind Sam Carlton, already pitted. Let's jump back to this battle between Rizzle Sticks and Temp Shadow. As David Lawson is saying, was having a good race till I took the bend too aggressive. Yeah, it's if you take it too aggressive, you will get hurt over there. As Temp Shadow is passing Rizzle Sticks right now. He is 8 seconds behind Valentine, who is 2-second gap to Matt right now. It's 1.5. He's gaining on the straight. Harry and Bron are fighting. So behind Mercy Man, they're battling for 8th place. Sprona passes Mercy Man. Harry is going with him. stick to this battle. Brona made a mistake and Harry passed him quite easily. Stamp Shadow has gained almost a second on Valentine in the last lap. Hawk is gaining on Sam Carl's quite fast. His hard tires are up to temperature, where Sam Carl's just pitted a lap ago. He's almost inside the DRS. He is inside the DRS. A little bit of oversteer coming out of the chicane. He's not having the DRS. No, he doesn't have DRS. Maybe there's a problem. Let's see, Brana, is he going? Yes, he does. Passing Harry going into turn 1. Jump to the other battle again. They are coming to the second DRS. This Ice Streams was off track again. To turn 9. So Hawk has the DRS right now. Braking late. So Harry made a mistake. The gap is more than a second right now. Let's see. Hawk's car is really happy on the tail. Let's see if we can make a move right now. He's gaining quite quick. He doesn't use his overtake because he don't have any battery anymore. Some cards as his tires up to temperature. Can defend a little bit better right now. We nearly completed the third of the race. We're lap 11 out of 33. The Hawk is really close to Sam Carl's, but then you're getting inside the dirty air, and this game, driving in dirty air, you can do it for a couple of laps, but you will hurt your tires. Will hurt the temperatures. Let's see if his exit is better this time. It's much better, but still it's 6/10. As Harry is getting a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. But he's really close behind Brana right now. To his inside, but Brana brakes a little bit later and holds on to the 8th place at the moment. So I think we will see the medium runners stopping in 2 or 3 laps. Maybe. Someone can stretch it to lap 15. Then you have to be really careful on your tires. Let's see, Hawk is close behind. It's Valentine is pitting right now. Let's see what tires he will go onto. I think he's going on hard tires, but 21 laps on hard tires. I don't see that working for him. He's going on hard tires. Maybe he's going for the undercut on Matt, but his tires will be quite close to getting a flat tire at the end of the race. So he just comes out in front of Sam Carles. With Hawk close behind. In front of them is PB, who hasn't stopped yet and is all the way up to 4th place right now. Drizzlesticks is in front of him, who started even further down the field. Sam Carles just dropped out of the DRS range of Valentine, which can hurt him on the straight right now. So Hawk is having a better exit. This is his chance to pass Sam Carles. As Valentine is passing, he's already through on PB. As Hawk is on the outside and takes 6th place away from Sam Carles. As Harry and Braun are fighting once again. Let's see if Hawk can drive towards PB. So we have a yellow flag in sector 1, which is Mercy Man who spun. But he recovered and can go back racing. So Matt is leading the race in front of Temp Shadow. He's already on lap 15 right now. I think he's copying my strategy from last night, which helped me a lot. As Rizzlesticks is coming into pit lane right now. Let's see. Is he going onto the hard tires? Yes, he does. PB is entering pit lane, but has a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. So Bronna and Harry are close together once again as Valentine spun. Doesn't help him. Dropped back to 7th place. Does he have damage? No, I can't see any damage right now. Mercy Man has left the session. Don't know what happened to him, but I can't see any yellow flags as Matt is pitting from the lead. Let's see. I think he's dropping back to 3rd place. Onto the hard tires. He might stay in front of his teammate. He does. Easily. Really good strategy goal from Matt. Pitting from the lead. Dropping back to 2nd place. With Temp Shadow still needs to stop. I think within 4 laps he's going to stop again. As Bronna and Harry are again the closest to each other. They are battling almost all race. Both on the same strategy, both on the soft, medium, medium. So he's just inside the DRS range. His rear wing is opening on the straight. Valentine is catching them as well. The gap is a second right now, but on the detection point he was still within the second of Brana. That means he's still at the DRS. Valentine dropped back a little, maybe he has a little bit more rear wing. So his car is better in the corners, but not on the straight. He's gaining quite fast in the corners. He's almost within the second of Harry right now, as Elliott is pitting from P11. I think he will go into the hard tires. Well, you can get 15 laps out of mediums, but no, he's going for hard tires. Let's jump on board with Valentine. Let's see if he can do something with the DRS. He is gaining, but not by much, only a 10th on the straight. That means he has a setup for the corners and not for the straights. Because now it's half a second. Yes, Harry is gaining on Brana, almost back inside the DRS range. As Stem Shadow is pitting from the lead, let's see in which tires he go out. I think he's going for hard tires. So we have a yellow flag. It's Hawk who was off. But still managed to hang on. Third place. Stem Shadow is exiting pit lane on medium tires. Which means his strategy is completed, but still 15 laps, medium tires. You can do it, but I don't know if he's any good on tires. Valentine is almost alongside Harry right now. Hawk is exiting pit lane into the medium tires as well. Really close behind, but still can't catch him. Elliott was getting out of the way of the fight. Let's see, Brana is also close to Sam Carls. I think they will pit within the next 2 laps from now. Is he going to take a look? No, he doesn't. It's Valentine. No, he's too far back. So we follow the battle for third place. the last podium place. As Bronna is off. Harry was too far back to get an advantage on Bronna. Ice Streams is pitting for mediums again. So Hawk is really close to PB. Only 0.3 of a second. Is he going to take a look? No. So PB is getting out of the way for Hawk. Let's see, Valentine is really close to Harry right now. But still can't pass him. Maybe Harry is using his overtake on the straights. As Sam Cards is pitting for the final time. Let's see if Valentine can pass him this time. He's alongside him. And he passes Harry for 4th place. Hawk is at the fastest lap of the race. 1:19.290. Sam Cards dropped back behind Hawk. That means Hawk was really pushing this lap. Well, he had the fastest lap, so yeah, he was pushing. He made the undercut work on Sam Cards. Stamp Shadow is gaining on Matt. Gap is 3.5 seconds. Jan van der Brink is saying great race until now. It is. There are some battles on track, but it's not close racing. Not yet. I hope. Let's see as Bronna pulls off into pit lane for his final stop. Makes Valentine the number 3 right now. Harry is in P4 but still needs to stop again. Sticks is passing Bronna. Hawk is passing Bronna. PB, some cards. He will return as Ice Streams crashed and we have a safety car. Well, this can play in the hands of Sam Cards, Bronna. Well, you have to stick to a delta, but let's see. Who is rolling the dice? Who is pitting? I think no one will pit. Is Matt pitting? He is. He will go on medium tires, I think. Let's see which tires. Elliot is getting a drive-through for speeding under a safety car. Matt is indeed going to medium tires, where he has a 3-lap advantage over Temp Shadow, so maybe he can do something. Valentine is in pit lane. Harry is in pit lane. Rizzo Sticks follow him. Yes, he does. Let's see where are the Alpha Tauri boys. There they are. It's going on softs. Well, softs won't make it to the end from here, that's for sure. So Hawk is going, BB is going, Sam Cards is going, Rizzo Sticks is going on mediums. Elliot is going on softs. As Jan van der Brink is saying, no Matt, not again. Yeah, last night, Matt. He stopped under a virtual safety car for softs, but that wasn't the right call. So we have JJ in between Temp Shadow and Matt. let's see. Hopefully the safety car will let the lap cars by. And we have a normal order. Or JJ is pitting, so it's Time Shadow in front of Matt and Hawk, BB, Sam Carls, Valentine, Harry, Brana and Rizzlesticks all in the lead lap. And then we'll get the battle between JJ and Elliot for the final point, but Elliot still needs to do his drive-through penalty. As JJ also goes for the soft tires. So almost everyone is caught up with the safety car, so I think it will be in at the end of this lap. The safety car is really slow. Well, let's see. We've already lost Ice Streams, Mercy Man, Lawson and Adam Bones all crashing out of the Spanish Grand Prix. Two of them brought a virtual safety car. The crash of Ice Streams brought this safety car right now. With 8 laps left to run when we go green, if it is after this lap. But yes, safety car is in this lap, so we'll get a 8 lap shootout. Oh, 9 lap shootout, sorry. Temp Shadow can set the pace, holding everyone behind him. Let's see, when does he accelerate, because you can't overtake the safety car before he's in. He's really close to the safety car. And there we go again. Brana is getting a 5-second penalty for a collision with Elliot. Let's see, as Hawk has a run on his teammate. Can't quite catch him as Valentine and Sam Carts are alongside. Valentine passes Sam Carts for 5th place. And it's Harry, and it's a little gap to Brana as Valentine passes BB, which runs wide. Sam Carts is on the inside of BB. Passes him. Who has damage? I saw an end plate flying. Is it Sam Carts? Yes, he has end plate damage. That will hurt him. His Matt is really close to Temp Shadow as Sam Carts drops 2 places. Is Braun already caught up? Yes. To the side of BB as we have a safety car again. For what? Maybe because of debris on the track? I don't know. This will help the soft runners. As Brana is pitting from 7th place. I'm getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. Let's see. Soft tires and a change of front wing. This Valentine is dropping because he spun behind the safety car. And also has end plate damage. Maybe they came together. So Ice Streams has left the session. Well, let's see if Brana can catch up this lap. Maybe it's already going in. I hope it does. We'll find out really quick. It's no, he will stay out another lap. So that means we'll go green with 7 laps to go. Braun is almost at the back of the pack right now. Rizzlesticks is pitting, Valentine is pitting. Are they going on soft tires? Yes, Rizzlesticks is going on soft tires. I think Valentine is going to change his front wing. Yes, he does. Going on soft tires again. The left cars are still in between. So we saw an end plate flying of Elliott. He's getting a 5-second penalty for causing a collision with Sam Carls. We quickly find out if the safety car is going in this lap or if he stays out another lap. I hope he's going in this lap. No, another lap. That will help this. Oh, it's going in this lap a little bit later. The previous time. Let's see if Tom Shadow can drive away again. He's waiting. Still waiting. Here we go. Green flag. Hog is alongside Matt, but Matt has the advantage. Harry is nearly alongside. Matt holds on to a second place. As Jan van der Brink is saying, come on guys, let's race, and come on Matt. As Brana crashed it, yeah, together with Elliott. So we have a yellow flag, but no virtual safety car, no safety car. Stamp Shadow is still leading the Spanish Grand Prix in front of Matt and Hog. As Hog was off. Harry passes Hog for 3rd place for the final podium position. As we have a safety car again. So are there guys going to pit? Yes, PB is pitting, changing his hard tires. He will go on softs. First he is waiting 5 seconds. There's a previous penalty. And there he goes. So the safety cars again at the front of the pack. Hopefully PB can catch up really quick and we can race again. As it stands, I think it will be a 3-lap shootout. It's the soft runners can have a little advantage over the medium runners, but their tires will be hurting at the end. JJ is passing, gets a drive-through penalty by speeding under the safety car. So the safety car, JJ is disqualified. Multiple warnings. We only have 8 drivers left. So Harry is getting a 5-second penalty for collision with Matt. I still don't know, how can you hit the guy in front when it's a safety car? But yeah, it's just me, I think. You know cars are going to weave, don't pull alongside. You have to stick behind the car in front of you all the time. Well, let's see. Safety car is going in this lap, I think. And we have 8 cars left. 5 on medium tires and 3 on soft tires. There we have the message from race control. Safety car in this lap. Temp Shadow can lead the field to the start finish straight. So Matt is letting a little bit of a gap behind Temp Shadow. Let's see, where is he going? Again on the same place. So Matt is really... Yes, Matt had a good run on Temp Shadow. This is his chance. This Rizzlesticks is passing Sam Carts already. Rizzlesticks is on the grass. As Hawk passed Harry, Valentine is up into 5th place. PB really close to Sam Carts. Valentine to 4th place. Can he get a podium on his soft tires? We have a yellow flag as Rizzlesticks was off the track. Let's see what Valentine can do in the final 3 laps. Well, 2.5 laps. He's gaining on Hawk. Temp Shadow has a gap of nearly a second, just over a second right now. Is Valentine going to make a move into turn 1, into the braking zone of turn 1? There's no DRS yet. Only on the final lap we get DRS. It's only for one part of the track. As Matt is really gaining on Temp Shadow. As PB is passing Sam Carts. And wheel to wheel. PB makes the pass. As Valentine is still behind Hawk. Let's to the battle of the leaders. Valentine is again gaining on Hawk. As I said before, he has a setup for the corners and not for the straights. So I don't want to see this shot. Let's check Valentine again. He's close to Hawk. So Harry and PB are battling behind there. Same for Sam Carlton and Rizzle Sticks. We are close to getting inside the final lap of the race. Is Valentine going to make a move on Hawk? It's his final chance. So we are inside the final lap of the Spanish Grand Prix. DRS is enabled, but it's only on the second DRS straight. So Valentine can't quite catch Hawk. And he is inside the DRS range, but he has only one shot left for his podium position. As it stands, Temp Shadow, if he doesn't make a mistake, he will win the Spanish Grand Prix. We'll get 2 out of 2. Matt will go to the podium as well in P2. And Hawk, I think he will hang on to P3. Valentine is getting close with DRS, but he's too far back. I think it's settled. Let's jump on board with Temp Shadow. She's going around the final chicane. She's going into the final corner right now. And he crosses the line and he wins the Spanish Grand Prix, as Matt had a 5-second penalty, so he falls back to P4 in the end. Hawk is finishing in P2, Valentine in P3. Well, let's see, who's the driver of the day? It's Rizzle Sticks. The driver of the day, starting from 15th and last place, as we have our podium celebrations right now. Temp Shadow is the winner of this race. Hawk finished in P2 and Valentine in P3. We take a look at the final standings. Temp Shadow won the race in front of Hawk, Valentine, Matt with his 5-second penalty. I don't know if he's going to appeal it, otherwise it will be Matt in P2, Hawk in P3 and Valentine in P4, PB in P5, Rizzle Sticks P6, Harry P7, Sam Cards P8. Then our DNFs, Brana, Elliot, Ice Streams, Mercyman, Lawson, Adam Bones and JJ. But JJ was disqualified in the end. Well, let's see. I hope you all enjoyed this race. I hope I can get a few drivers in for some interviews. I don't know if they will come and talk to me. Otherwise I will invite someone. Well, let's wait and see. I am waiting to see if someone can join me. Sweet, and quite a fast race. As I'm joined by Matt. Good evening, Matt. How was the race for you?
Happy with second, mate. I think Temps had the pace on me, to be fair, and the second safety car kind of made the decision for me to go onto the mediums, because I knew he had mediums on that was like 2 laps old already.
Yeah.
And I'd come out in second, and I thought a fresh pair of tyres, push for the win, but no, credit to him, deserved it from the start, and yeah, it was good just to keep the car on the track.
Yeah. Yeah,
so, pretty happy with that.
I saw, yeah, my dad, Jan van der Brink, mentioning in chat, not again.
Yeah, not again. Yeah, no, I got the 5-second penalty for the car behind hitting me behind the safety car.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's part of the glitch with Codemasters and whatnot. But yeah, I enjoyed that race. I really did.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well.
With Harry Carl, Sam Carls.
Yeah, there were some close battles on track.
Yeah, so I'll be watching this back for sure.
Yeah, it's a good one to watch back. It's
good.
At a certain point, everyone was like a second behind each other, so it was not really battles, but still, yeah, the pace of Temp Shadow, it was amazing to see.
Yes, it was. I know he was catching me on the stint after he'd pitted, and I just thought if I could peg that gap to about 7 seconds and stay out, because I knew he had to pit again.
Yeah.
And then the safety car come out, and I thought it's worth the gamble.
Yeah, when that safety car, in my opinion, saved Temp Shadow a little bit, because he pitted just a little bit on the early side for his final pit stop.
Yeah.
So I was like, can he make it? But
yeah, and then there was safety car after safety car, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
But no, I enjoyed that, mate. Thanks for commentating.
Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see if I invited Rizzlesticks as well. But let's see if he can join.
Right, I'm going to shoot off because I've got to let them go. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes, I'm signing off as well. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's race, and we'll see you back next week at Paul Ricard, the track in France. See you all next week. Bye bye.